ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the well. The tarragon butter moon walking the like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci cocks. I still cannot locate a city, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah. I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another. Take off two, I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buffs. Don't really matter the Lord or yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Love the hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a switch for the because you cheer the spice strips. MS with P98 size 11. I crush my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new culture. They're trying to call me a democracy rigger. I get it, I get it. I take the back and I split it at Williamson. I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been a shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer.
So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Dean Kremer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Ready to go now? Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the home opener is underway. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Fastball is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, 2 away here in the top of the first.
Batting third.
2 outs,
right
base is empty.
Juan
and next for the Mets, Juan Soto. And the first offering is not close. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. To first, they get the out on Soto. And the Mets go 1-2-3. And we're back. And starting this one, Tylor Megill. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sink into this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one away. It's Aaron Judge
Batting
now.
second, the right
This
fielder,
guy is an
Aaron
elite level hitter, especially
Judge.
considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Righty delivers.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty, and here comes Bellinger. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Just missing there, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. That one is upstairs. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. The count now 2-2. That's down and in. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Mark Vientos. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is downstairs. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jeff McNeil stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. All muscle to center field. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Good eye right there.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the...
Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. McGill back to work. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting 5th, the second baseman.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jr.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next pitch is outside. And that clips the inside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Batting 6th.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss at a slider. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back in the Bronx, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2-2's the count.
And that's outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Edman in his 6th season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie.
Got him.
And they get Edman for the out. And now it's Juan Soto. Grounded
Now
out his
batting,
first
the
time
right
up.
fielder, Juan Soto.
And that is out of play. Misses, and the count 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Cabrera makes the play, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third.
up
Now
for
the
the
third
Yankees,
baseman,
the
Oswaldo
third baseman,
Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Nimmo running hard to get it. Hauls it in for the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swang and a miss. Missed that by a
0-1's the
mile.
count.
It's 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this
Batting
one.
ninth, the catcher,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him,
0-2.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back now with the
Leading
Subway
off for the
Series.
Mets, the first baseman,
And now it's the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
And first offering is fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit." So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Ball one there. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Stays alive. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. 1 away. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
That's a base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And downstairs.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. Judge hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe.
He's safe.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Edwards stands in now and watches strike one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Base knock right field. And out to a board.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ohtani up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Alvarez at third. Edwards over at first with one away. The next pitch misses. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And here comes Tommy Edman. Has grounded out a couple of times. Now one miss.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses. And
they take the force out. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, so the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
The right fielder, number 99.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. His first at bat was a strikeout. Late with the swing there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Goes down looking.
Now batting, the left
2 down, base is empty. And here is Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger takes a strike, and now it's 0-2. The Yankees hitless so far in the game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 the count. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back now with the Subway Series.
Right
here's Juan Soto.
Now pitching for the
Ian Hamilton on to pitch out of the pen here.
71.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's inside.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Soto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he swings through that one.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. He was late there, strike 1. To first, maybe a 2-ball. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. The tag, and he's out of the plate. And that's a double play. But they do get a run. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's already homered here in this one.
Jeff McNeil.
Outside low. And that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Tap foul at the plate. That misses. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. McGill back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one upstairs.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 so far. Out towards right center field. Soto really on his horse for it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Fly to left his first time. Missing inside. Ball 1. Edwards. And he's safe at first. So a man at first. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now with the Subway Series. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez.
Now
Adam Ottavino will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swings through that one for strike one. Ottavino, a 6'5" righty, 245 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2006. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Xavier Edwards will hit next.
Xavier Edwards.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a foul ball. Off the plate.
Outside.
Now 1-2. Look out. Almost got him upstairs. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the Mets order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's
2-1.
down and away. And the 2-2. And there's the ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in New York, here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
The catcher, Austin Wells. Now pitching for the Mets, number 75, Reed Garrett.
And there's a strike.
Ooh, Baya.
0-1's the
You gotta
count.
remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, 0-2 now. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Number 12.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one fouled off. 2 outs. Up the middle. Toss to Alonso, and the Yanks go quietly. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman.
Now pitching
Yennier Cano comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out. Juan Soto now 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. They get the out on Soto. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And that one in the air center field. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. And that'll do it. Back in the Bronx. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And here's Paul Goldschmidt, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Goldschmidt.
The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The batter, number 13.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. The Mets leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Misses the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. And we're back. And now, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Cano back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 7-1. 1 down. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil.
Now
Mark Leiter Jr. on to pitch
number
here.
56.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Over to Goldie.
Got him.
And there are 2 outs. 2 outs,
Now
base is empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random. Let's do it. All right, Singy. When you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce, and very nicely done for the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's fit? Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Alonso. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Ball 2.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Ohtani now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. That clips the corner. In the dirt. That one outside. Ball 3. And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Edwards coming home. 1 run is in.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
That's down and in.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike.
We got full count.
This to third. Cabrera. The throw to first. One away as the second run of the inning scores. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. That's outside. And that's ball one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And the polar bear strikes out. Back at Yankee Stadium. So bottom of the 9th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Nunez, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. And now Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets.